Yeah, hello, my brother.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you. Thank you
so
for joining. What are your thoughts on the topic?
okay, my thought on the topic is like I'm not looking if you want to look at the case from your perspective, a crime has been committed and then the jail time has to be served,
Yeah,
simply as that. But there are a lot of dimension towards cases, you know. We are talking about international case right here. First of all, I want you to understand that every country has prison, and the prisons are built for the citizens of the country, which tells us that we have admitted that among us, people will commit crime, therefore they have to serve.
yeah,
So no one is good. We are all gullible to commit crimes. But this is what I want you to look at it. You know, first of all, these people are in a foreign country.
yeah.
So first of all, you have to look if they have better representation to represent them. And in most cases, even within Nigeria, you will find somebody serving a jail sentence, but because he didn't have better representation, that is why he ended up in jail.
Mm,
If he had a good representation, he wouldn't have been in jail.
mm.
That is the first point.
Okay.
And the second point also is within Nigeria, you will find someone serving a 25 years sentence for committing a certain crime.
Yeah.
And because the judge was just harsh on him or her, and a different person with the same crime will be serving a 5-year term within the same Nigeria.
But
And
that's
then,
that's 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 normal though. It's these
yeah, no, I'm,
judgments.
get,
If there is,
I'm getting to a point.
yeah, it's some of these judgments or sentencing. It's based on the discretion of the judge. It's not
So
like it's because they like this person or they don't like this person, and also you
exactly.
don't know
So
the person's
I'm
background.
just getting to building my point
Okay.
to you.
Okay.
And then the third thing is also like a crime in a different country might not be a crime in another country.
True.
Let me give you an example. When you go to Nepal, right? If you kill a cow, it's considered murder. You'll be judged like someone will kill human being in Nigeria. And if they see you with the cow meat alone, that one to a crime.
Mm.
Yes, you will go to jail for that. Let's take Saudi Arabia. Alcohol is a crime that will take you to jail.
Yeah.
But in Nigeria, we are allowed to drink alcohol without
In
going
some
to
areas
jail.
in Nigeria, it's also a crime,
I
like
mean,
in the north.
let's take Nigeria out of the equation.
Yeah.
Let's take Ghana.
Ghana.
Ghana,
Yeah.
for example.
Yeah.
Ghana, you are allowed to drink alcohol everywhere.
Yeah. And I get the
So
point. But where is this argument
no,
going to?
the
Yeah.
point that I'm building is that if you want to look at the case holistically, you are right.
Mm.
But if you want to look at it technically, a government has an obligation to see if its citizens that are serving outside are being represented well, are being given normal case sentences that is equivalent to their crime. And then thirdly, are the crimes really crimes in my country? So let's say if a Ghanaian president goes to Saudi Arabia and he found out his citizens are serving jail sentence because they are drinking alcohol, which he himself, the Ghana president, drinks. I mean, he will be obligated to bring these people back.
Yeah, but they also say ignorance to the law is not an excuse. And there's another one that they say if you go
that is
to
why
Rome,
I'm
if you
saying
go
that
to
is why
Rome,
I'm that
you
is why
behave
I'm
like
getting there.
if you go to Rome, you behave like the Roman people. There are
Yeah,
all these things, right?
that is why I started with prison. People build prisons in their countries,
Yeah.
knowing that people will commit crimes. But then in countries still give pardons, presidential pardons within the country. So
Yeah.
I think Nigeria as a country is showing humanitarian aspect of a country. Maybe
Yeah.
you'll be surprised that the people, even though they've committed crimes, but they've been rendered harsh sentences.
That is why, again, you probably have heard me say this multiple times now, the transparency of the deal. If the deal was made public, we know what these people do, we know what they do, because I don't believe that there's anywhere in the world where selling powder is legal. So if that's what this person did, or these people did.
Kachi, don't be mistaken. Kachi, don't be mistaken. You
okay.
see, I live in America, right?
Okay.
And we are talking about narcotics, right?
Okay.
And narcotics is being based on classification.
Not really.
No, it's real. It's real.
Not really. Give an example then. Give me an example then.
In America here, in my state that I live, I can walk and go and buy marijuana.
How would you say narcotics? You put marijuana. Marijuana no be narcotic now.
No, it's part of narcotics.
No.
Yes. Yeah, you go to jail. Go to jail in Nigeria.
The term narcotic, marijuana is not classified a narcotic.
No, it's class B.
Okay, make I correct myself.
Yeah,
let me check and correct myself.
Yes.
Marijuana is not considered a narcotic. Narcotic, not hard drug. That's what the term, the legal, the definition of narcotic means hard drug. Marijuana na herb. Narcotic, they don't go lab, guala the thing. That's what narcotic means.
But let me just give you it's something that will send you to jail anyway.
Not really. If you use narcotic, we need to stick to the definition of narcotic. Marijuana, yes, is not classified.
I might have used the wrong term.
I think I get the point you're making. Marijuana in I believe in America is, it's even classified higher than cocaine. And the reason is this, because cocaine in some dentists and medicine, they use cocaine to numb, as anesthetic, right? So that's the reason. But marijuana is classified higher than it. Now you got to ask yourself, but don't be cocaine be this? That's why the law is kind of
the reason why I'm saying that is that in the state that I lived, when I came here, you go to jail if you're being caught with a gram of it, and then eventually the people put it on vote. And they voted to legalize it. And it was, after that, you see shops open just like pharmacies.
Yeah.
You go in and buy it. But the next state that we have border with, which is Idaho, when you cross feet on that state, if police arrest you, it's not straight to jail.
I hear you. I hear you on that. Case, right, I hear you, yeah.
The governor of my state here will try and see if I will serve my sentence here in my state. So if they transfer me...
Not really. That is not true. That is not correct. That is not correct. For US, if they catch you for any state, do crime there. Even if you escape that crime for that state, go another state, then go extradite you. Go back the state you commit the crime.
No, let me get...
That is not correct. Google is free, my brother. I don't need to live in the US to know these things. Google is free.
No, if we have federal,
I'm talking about states. I'm talking about states. If you commit a crime in a state,
let me explain.
If you commit a crime in a state for US, then go extradite you go there, regardless of where you are. You'll go there, go do that time.
Give me a minute,
my brother. I don't have to be in the US to know this thing. Google is free.
Let me tell you,
your governor will not try to bring you back to your state to serve the term. That's not true.
Listen to this.
Okay, go ahead.
You see, it's legalized by the state, but federal government has not legalized it.
I hear you on that. But so I'm saying, if you go to a state where it's illegal, your state will not be fighting to bring you back to your state. That place you commit that crime, then they go extradite you go.
Your state can.
All right.
They will write a letter to the other state and cite a lot of
that is not correct, my brother. That is not correct. All but right. You can I'm gonna kind of disagree to agree that kind of thing so that we're not going to prolong the argument. Exactly. But you can go back and do your research on that.
What I'm saying is that for Nigerian government to try to bring his prisoners back to Nigeria, regardless of the economic situation in Nigeria, it might not be the economic situation now is not maybe good, but the idea is not a bad idea. That is all I want to say. It's a good idea.
I hear you. I don't think I don't think it's a good idea because it's going to stretch the money we will not get already. Nigeria is no reach already.
That's what I'm saying. If we not get money, let's assume. What about if we not get money?
It still wouldn't be a good idea because it's setting a bad precedent. You see what I'm saying? It still wouldn't be a good idea. It's setting a bad precedent.
I mean, people should be transferred back to their family. They can serve close to their home. Family will visit them. Family can talk to them. Family can rehabilitate them. Then they'll become very useful people back to the society.
I don't know.
But if we leave them over there, they don't have any visitation. Remember, prisons are not meant to punish people. They are meant to reform people.
Yeah, that is correct.
Back to the society and be productive members of the society.
That is correct.
Remember, Nelson Mandela was serving 27 years prison term with something that was deemed a crime somewhere.
This is not apples for apples now. This one, apple and orange. Now you won't compare. But I hear you. I hear you.
So please, let's just try and bring them back home so they can be close to their families, serve their sentences. Those that their crimes are not really crime in Nigeria should be let go.
Yeah.
And those that their crimes are crimes in Nigeria should continue their service, and maybe they can be rehabilitated and become very useful members of our society that can preach to the
Make I ask you, before I let you go, let me ask you, Boko Haram terrorists, wouldn't they rehabilitate? What are your thoughts or your opinion on that?
To be honest with you, there's a cause for every crime where they happen. So rehabilitation is a must.
It's not a must, man. It's not a must, man. It's not a must.
We shouldn't give up. We should not give up.
It's not a must. I think we should give up. If you go, they do crime. You should be. Listen, man. That's why I have respect for the mob guys. Those guys, I get good respect for them. If they know that they do bad thing. If you catch them, you don't catch them. They go their prison. They just have their time. That's why I have respect for these guys. And then they shout, "Oh, send us back to this place. Let us go and do it." No. That's even like a child. That's you behaving like a child. Be a man. You decided as a man. Say, "Nah, hungry. I go ebola no boda. Make I go do this crime. If they catch me, may they catch me. May they buy me. If not buy me, they buy me." That is what a man does. You see what I'm saying? But the one where you come goes, make up your mind, I go ebola, make I go do you. Then come catch you, you begin the child. Oh. I don't know, man. I mean, Kachi, sometimes boys grow into men while they are still boys. You see the age and the beer, but still, people are not always perfect. Kachi. Absolutely.
I mean, you have to go through certain stages in life to realize that life is not like oh boy, no easy, Kachi. Easy.
I agree with you. Tell me about easy. I agree with you. But
sometimes you fall in a pit without your own doing. I'm telling you.
But for the 9 times out of 10, these people that we're talking about today, they no fall inside that pit because no be their own doing. 9 times out of 10, it was premeditated. 9 times out of 10, it was premeditated.
Living out of your country, trying to survive, is not easy. It's not easy.
I hear you. But there are millions and millions of other people. Elon Musk, richest man now in the world, he lived out of his country. There are a ton of other immigrants who don't leave their country. This Pakistan mayor now, I believe, for London or so. At some point he left his country. His parents left his country. So not the only crime be the way to make money. Crime is not the only way to make money. But I hear you.
I'm saying sometimes crime in Nigeria is not a crime in Ethiopia. A crime in Saudi Arabia is not a crime in Nepal.
9 times out of 10, my brother Marlour, 9 times out of 10, the crime what would they talk about, what these people do for Ethiopia? Now powder. Then they sell powder. So that crime is universal. Everywhere for this world, it's universal.
When it comes to narcotics, we always take the lazy man's approach. The lazy man's approach is to arrest the seller. The strongest approach is how to teach your children not to taste it, That's the strongest approach. We have been lazy and we let God, and now we take the lazy man approach. Look at how much we invest in this drug fighting.
Yeah.
If we invest that money into teaching children how to live a better life, we will not end up here. It's the same us that caused this problem, and we turn around and blame the small people where they sell them. And remember, Kachi, these are all manufactured products.
Yeah.
And none of these people are close to any factory. None of them are chemists. Where are the chemists?
Yeah, that's a good question, and I don't have the answer. But thank you, Mr. Marlow, for joining.
You see, when you look at it holistically, the world is full of corruption, I'm telling you.
Absolutely.
From the bottom core.
Absolutely.
You know, just we are in the middle fighting ourselves, I'm telling you.
Absolutely. And thank you for joining, by the way, Mr.
And
Marlow.
I've been following you every time. I really enjoy your show.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm not from Nigeria, though.
Thank you.
Yeah, I follow you every day, you and Choma.
I appreciate you.
I really like your perspective on issues.
Thank you so much, Marlow. I appreciate you.
Me up.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you so much.